Hello and happy Wednesday. We never normally stream on Wednesdays, but we had to do the bonus stream. We had to paint the pumpkin. I will be showing my process because, as we talked about last time, when I did the ghost face cake, you guys did not like that I was not showing you the process, as I was freaking out that I was disgracing Skeet and Matthew's legacy. So here we are. This pumpkin is actually kind of heavy. There's some dirt on her, but we're gonna be painting on this side. So yeah, I tried to like wipe her off as best as possible, but you know, it is what it is. She just needs a bath. It's fine. But I thought long and hard, and I think we're gonna go with I think we're gonna go with Jack Skellington. I know, surprise, surprise, but I'm kind of feeling it. I also have a reference right there. I'm probably gonna pull up another reference from my phone. But we will be very entertained today. We are gonna try to get to Pokemon Legends, but I promised the pumpkin, and we're getting the pumpkin. Now, my thing is I don't want to take a million years, but at the same time, I'm wondering if we do the scene where he's walking up the little mountain, or if we just do his face. And I thought long and hard about it, and I still couldn't decide, and so now we're just gonna see what comes up. I did see a really cute, actually, you know what, I think I answered my own question. I saw a really cute picture of Jack Skellington with like this moon in the background, and he's just like, it is so cute. I need to find it actually for you guys. Where is it? Da da da. Where? Ah. Wait, does it not? If you make it, because I made it somebody's background because I thought it was really cute. And now I don't see it. Oh, that's so irritating. Alright, well, anyway, I thought it saved on like previous backgrounds, but I guess it doesn't. It was really cute, and now I have to find it so I can show you. It was the cutest picture of him. Where? It had to be recent. Hey, Isabella! Oh! Thank you so much for being here, even though you're working. I really appreciate it. Oh, I love you too. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh. Oh, and I hope your birthday was awesome. For anyone who's watching, Isabella is one of my friends. If you're new here, she is also a mod. We also game together. She is awesome, and her birthday was yesterday. So, acknowledgement and shout out to Bella for your birthday yesterday. I hope you had a great time. Where? I just really need to find this. Where is it? Oh, here it is, here it is. Look how cute. Okay, we probably can't go as in depth because there's like roses and stuff in it, but like I'm thinking the little moon number and maybe just Jack's little face. I think we got it. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. We gotta do it. Let's go. All right. So first things first, my setup, my desk is covered in newspaper. I have SAB-proofed my gaming setup because, as we know, I may or may not be just a slight bit clumsy. I don't do it on purpose, okay? It's not something that I'm proud of, but I can acknowledge, all right? And I have all the brushes. All right, I'm prepared. Unlike when I was making that ghost face cake, that was a. To be fair, I did think I had the equipment for that. And if you missed the 100 follower celebration stream, I thought I had little needle nose, like the little teeny tiny fine tip decorative nozzles for the frosting. Turns out we threw them away and I didn't know about it. So then I had to use a twist tie to get all the little details, and Ghostface's face turned out a little wonky. which wasn't ideal, but hey, man. Lesson learned. Check. I just assumed that it was still there. And sadly it wasn't. And I do like arts and crafts and painting and stuff, so I kind of had like a bunch of the supplies for it. And as much as I like baking, I actually did not have... Let's see if I can back her up a little bit. I actually did not have a lot of baking equipment, or at least as much as the painting stuff. I like to paint, I like to draw and stuff, but I haven't like sat down and formally done it in so long because I just do it sporadically. Oh no, this needs to be shaken. I think. I always forget to shake this stuff. Oh yeah, that's not mixed well at all. It's for the plot, guys. This is very me core. Yeah, we're gonna have to wipe that up and start over. It's alright. Ugh! Ew. It reminds me of like when, what is it? Like sour cream just settles. Sick. Sick. Oh, Feyre. You guys better not knock down my stuff. My cat and dog do not get along very well, and Feyre's sticking her little face in the door. So if you hear Cairo have a little freak out, my little angel right there, it's because the kitty decided to visit us. Alright. Reference time. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I was like, it's glasses night tonight, but I wanted to look semi put together, so I put on some mascara and a lip color, and I was like, let's just throw some of that lip color on the cheeks, highlight, call it a day. What? Okay. Well, it's fine. Alright, here we go. You know what? And I probably will end up getting, I have a little fan that I might get just to kind of cool things down a bit and dry it once we get to that point, because I feel like we're gonna get to that point and I'm gonna get impatient that it's not drying fast enough to layer. Thank you so much, Isabella. You're so sweet. Now the key is gonna be to get his head perfectly round, although I know that's not gonna happen. I'm still gonna try to get it as round as possible because it's gonna bother me if his head doesn't look the way I want it to. I feel like this is very therapeutic. I hope you guys are having a very chill Wednesday night. I'm actually having a great time right now. I haven't painted in so long. I really need to make more time for this, but it has just been like so insanely hectic that I really haven't had, I feel like we have this same conversation every 2 weeks where I'm like, I'm great, and then I'm like, I'm in the trenches. But lately it's just been kind of wild, you know? It's been kind of whack. Actually, I want to get my fan now to avoid having to get up in like a crucial conversation. Give me 1 second. I don't want to get like deep into the conversation and then no fan. Oh. Let's see. Guys, you should see Cairo right now. He looks so cute. At least from that angle. I don't know how he looks on your guys' end. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh. That is like a new thing I've been doing. I never used to put this on backwards, and now I've done it twice already. Alright. We got the fan. It's so cute. Alright, come on. Let's go, let's go. Okay, let me move this, actually. Dude, and the music, I don't know, the music just makes this all the more therapeutic for me. So cute. Everything about today, it was kind of a crazy day, but this is honestly making it so much better. Painting is so nice. I feel like it's great even if like you're not a painter, and like I'm a firm believer in doing hobbies even if you don't feel like you're good at them. Because the whole point is that they make you feel good and they give you stuff to do. So if anyone out there is like, I like to paint, but I would like to paint, but I'm not good at it, who cares? If anybody says anything, they have too much time on their hands anyway. That's what I say. Nobody should ever make fun of you for trying and having a hobby. Alright. So, it's obviously not much progress because we just started. But I think his face, we probably have to make it bigger, but his face looks decently even. I'm like shaking. I gotta work out. I think, yeah, his head is like, or I say face, his head looks not crazy lumpy or uneven, so I love that. Not loving how visibly out of shape I was just then. Ignore me. Alright. It keeps like, every time I try to layer, I can see it start to break through a little, so I feel like this has to dry a little bit. But then again, I was gonna make his head bigger, but also the moon does have to kind of go, like, wrap around, because this is what it looks like. Again, we're not going that crazy, but I really do like the little, I like his, he just looks so cute. So I think we're gonna go with his head and the moon. Maybe we'll do his little, bat bow tie, but we can't be doing the arms and all that because I will mess it up and I will get frustrated very fast. If I'm being perceived. That'd be a really, really cute, like, thing to paint with friends, though. Like, just have cute little canvases and try to paint that backdrop. Oh my god, stop. That'd be adorable. Okay. Alright. Now we're just gonna... I think, yeah, I'll do his neck just to... Okay. And his neck, and then I'm not sure, maybe I should do them, nah. We'll do his little neck first. It's like kind of long, right? Not me being a fake fan. I love Jack Skellington. I need to do him justice. I don't want to make his head look crazy. Okay. No, he kind of looks... I need to make it more round. He kind of looks a little... Hey Arnold-like. Looks a little football head-like. We're gonna fix that. Okay, I think this is as large as we're gonna go because I need the moon to be very prominent. Yeah, I think that should be fine. She said hopefully. It's alright. It's alright. We got it. I think. Yeah. Okay. So now while that dries, let's do the moon next. I need this to be fully dry before I even attempt his face, or I will scream. What do you guys think? That one, or... I think I need something a little more... I need something sturdy, but that will... I can spread. I'm thinking this is the one. Yeah. Alright. I gotta make sure I shake these. I need the yellow. I have the black, yellow. For the moon. Sweet. And then I'll do the little stars too. This is gonna look really cute. I am actually really excited for this. Actually, I'm scared. I might have to start small. This is gonna take a second, but... I feel like I may have been too excited. As soon as I was about to like test out the brush with no paint on it, I was like, ooh, this looks like... It looks like it'd be a little too much. So let's get at least the little... the outline or something. Really? Okay. I just need, yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this again because watch me lose it and then I'll really be upset. Alright, I think we're gonna do like a C shape and then build it from there. Okay, that actually really wasn't bad for just one pass. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. I think we're going to be solid. I don't want to get too cocky, but I'm liking the shape already. But now that I have you guys here and I'm holding you hostage, hee. I need to yap a little bit more about Welcome to Derry because I'm not over it. I feel like that's gonna be like my hyperfixation for a fat minute. I honestly really didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought I would like it, but it's very interesting because like you're kind of getting like you're getting the backstory, and I've been seeing posts about it, like, and that they're like really excited to do the show because they don't have to stick to the rating restriction that movies have, where I guess there's like a threshold to what they can and can't include in certain ratings. And then apparently like you get to find out like why Pennywise takes on the form of a clown, like why that's like the main form that he takes on, because he's not actually a clown. If any of you guys were curious, he is not a clown. He is a shape-shifting entity. And I guess his favorite form, which makes sense because that's basically how you see him constantly, is a clown. And they haven't really said anything yet since we're only on episode 2 currently, but I can't wait to find out why he enjoys that form so much, because one fun fact about me is I very much enjoy researching stuff. Like when I want to know something, especially with like spookier, scarier concepts, the way my brain categorizes and copes with that is heavy research, which again sounds kind of lame and nerdy, but it is my favorite thing to do. And so back when I was too afraid, I mean, granted, there was a lot of stuff going on around this time. I am I'm old, apparently. I graduated in 2017. So back then, that's when the killer clowns running amok was a thing. Not like the movie, but like actual people dressing up like clowns and acting unhinged with no home training. They're running around threatening people. And so back during that time, that was the same time that It got released, and I was already kind of freaked out and on edge about like all that stuff. So I didn't watch it. But I was getting FOMO watching everybody on Twitter talk about the movie. So me being me, instead of sucking it up and watching the movie, I just did heavy research on everything It, because I needed to know what happened. And it got to the point where like, and I will do this for you guys at some point, but not today. I'll probably have to like record it and show you guys the video of it. I've perfected it since, but I even learned how to do his little dance that he does. And I don't know, I've always been that way where like I want to know and I want to be able to like be involved with conversations regarding it, or I just like, I don't know, even if no one is talking about it and I'm just seeing like stuff about it on the internet, I want to be included. So I want to be a part of the inside knowledge, you know what I mean? Like one of those like, oh, you only get it if you watch it. Which doesn't make any sense, but that is FOMO at its finest, like the literal, that's me. And all that being said, this like, since now that I really don't care, and I feel like the concept that scary things helps reduce depression and anxiety and all that, I really resonate with that, because they have very much helped me, especially within the last 4 years. Just anything like spooky, and I've always loved fall since I was a kid. I've loved spooky season forever and ever. But now just my nerdy heart is like beaming at the fact that we get to find out like the reasoning why behind like his, I need to know the motive. I want to know his, like I want to know everything about that clown, man. He's not even a clown, but I want to know why. And in the movie, because I hadn't seen it in a long time, because I did end up watching it at some point, so I'm just gonna claim this most recent time as my first time watching it, because I didn't remember anything about that movie. Towards the end, spoiler warning for anybody who hasn't seen it and doesn't want any spoilers, I'm gonna be talking about the ending. But when the kids decide that they are no longer afraid and they're like fighting him at the end, and he like crawls back into that little hole and he like looks like a scared little puppy that got kicked, I'm like, I need to know what like phenomenon this is, because he doesn't kill Beverly, and they pick up on it. He doesn't kill Beverly because she's not afraid of him. Like, she at some point is just like, no, like, I'm over it. I think she was more fueled with like rage than anything else. So I get it. And so like once they put two and two together, like I just kind of want to know, like, obviously a creature like Pennywise who feeds off of fear, like it would make sense that if you take that away, then there's nothing. But it seemed like he couldn't even eat her if he wasn't afraid of her. And so I'm probably like reading way too much into this. This is probably like not even that deep. But I am hoping and praying that like I get to know the logic behind that too. Because he totally, like, if you look at him and you are like me and analyze it from a very nerdy perspective, he looks like an alien. They call him an entity, but he looks like a straight up alien. When he opens up his mouth and like his head actually like opens and he looks like a mutant alligator with like a bunch of like rows and rows and rows of teeth, and like the center of it glows. Very alien-like, and I kind of want to know, like, not kind of, as I've been yapping about the same thing for God knows how long. I need to know what that's about. I want to know, like, if there are more creatures like him. And in that post, I think it was supposed to be like an official post, if I'm not mistaken, it had said that they're looking forward to like showing us why he decided to settle in Derry in the first place. And I'm living for it. I need to finish the book so bad. I know that's probably not going to give me, like, any of the answers, because that's obviously, like, from the first movie, rather. That's, like, all the information from the first movie, but I don't know, man. It hit me. It made my nerdy heart so happy. And I'm living for it. If you guys decide to watch it, please, please, please talk to me about it in stream. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for the sub, Soap. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, for 2 months. Thank you so much. I don't know why my notifications didn't go off. Let me turn on my... Let's see if I can add... It should have, but let's see. Yeah, that's why.
Thank you!
Thank you. Yay. Okay, perfect. We have to have that because I always appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for the support. I'm also gonna have my Twitch alerts on this too. I thought I added them to every screen, but I guess I did not. I guess we'll see how... Hopefully that's even enough. I guess we'll find out. But cool. Now that that is taken care of, again, thank you so much for being here. How have you been? Alright, let's see. I love you too. Thank you for being here. I don't know if you like spooky, scary things, but I was just going on a whole tangent about Welcome to Derry and Pennywise, because I'm a weirdo who likes to research all kinds of stuff just to understand. This is where we're at. Oh god. This is where we're at. It definitely needs some work, and it needs some crisp, like, refining, but I don't think she looks that bad. Again, she's a work in progress. I want the moon to look a little less uneven, but I think we're getting somewhere. Writing? Ugh, what do you like to write, or is it for school, if you don't mind me asking? I love hearing about that kind of stuff. Alright. Let's see, I wonder... Guess we can... It's alright. We got it. Really? Oh my gosh, that is amazing. All the luck to you. And then whenever you decide to publish that bad boy, I would love to read it. I would absolutely love to read it. Psychological thriller, sign me up. Sign me up. That is so cool. That's so cool. Congratulations on that. I hope all goes well. I will be the first to support and post about it. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing, and I'm sure it's already amazing for what you've written. I know, like, writing can be very tedious because there's a lot of editing and re-editing and stuff, but that sounds so awesome. Ooh, first draft, really? That is really cool. That is so exciting. Oh, yay! I'm so happy for you. Like I said, if you are okay with it, I would love nothing more than to read it when you are finished. Because I would love to shout it out and support it. I bet 18 chapters? Hey, that's phenomenal. That is so phenomenal. I bet it's gonna be amazing. And I love to read too, so that just sounds like a great time all around. Why does this look... The moon is giving Oogie Boogie and not like Pumpkin King regalness, and I don't know why. Maybe it's too C. What have I done? What have I done? Let me look at him again. I see. I made it a little too... But that's alright. We'll figure something out. I know I could potentially wipe it off, but... I already got here, so we gotta work with what we got, right? I do! Yes! Yes! I'm gonna hope and pray that it lets me share the link, because it hasn't been. You know, I'll just type in my name, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's like an OBS thing. It might be, because OBS has been a little bit of a diva lately with me. This pumpkin is blocking my typing. That is my Discord username. Okay. Now. I know this song, and I can't remember which. Did I just type something? Oh no, I didn't. I thought my pumpkin was typing on the keyboard. Yes! Yes, I'm so excited. I love all that kind of stuff. It just like, I guess maybe I'm just really embodying my zodiac too, but like any kind of like, I mean, and fun fact, my major is in psychology, so that's why that stuff like really interests me too, but I know Aquariuses are known for being like the nerdy, analytical, they love all that kind of stuff, like things that make you think. So that genre is right up my alley, but I also love fantasy and anything like, again, Pennywise. I'm a fan of learning how things work, and I like knowing the motives and the reasonings why things behave the way they do. And so I am so looking forward to finding out. But let me tell you something. That first episode, that was intense, and that was a whole lot of hoopla. Alright, I'm accepting now. Yay! But yeah, if you guys are like squeamish, well, not really squeamish, but The first episode was a little bit wild. I mean, as is a lot of Stephen King stuff. I love Stephen King, but it was a lot of, I was like, literally, what is going on here? Yes, new friend. Like, not one time could I tell you what the plot was gonna be, like what was gonna happen. I genuinely, like, I had like a, not like really a spoiler, but one of my friends loves Pennywise, and so all of his X feed was Pennywise, and he was retweeting so much of it from Welcome to Derry that it was all over my feed, which is fine, but I got a little mini spoiler on the car scene in the first episode, and so I kind of knew that something unhinged was coming, but at no point could I have told you. Like, normally I'm the annoying person who, and I'll keep it to myself, but I annoy myself in my head because I'm like, this is what's gonna happen, I knew this was gonna happen, blah 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 blah. Not one singular time could I have told you what was going down. Not once. And it's like, so it's done in a way that maybe I just need to watch more, and this is like a common thing, but I feel like it's not very common, that like, I feel like there's a little bit more of a build up, but I felt like during that scene, we were just having a normal conversation, and then all of a sudden shit just got real weird real fast. Like, there wasn't any slow, like, maybe people would think I'm wrong, maybe there was a slow build up. I just felt like it went from normal to, whoa, what's happening? And why is it happening? Really quick. Like, honest to God, full disclosure, an actual quote. I'm not like directly quoting because I'm paraphrasing, but like, the kid, one of the kids, like in this scene, I guess is, it's okay, buddy, it's okay, he's dreaming. One of the kids in the scene is like a speller, like he, like spelling bee type stuff, and so it goes from like, oh, spell this, spell that, like, because he's practicing or whatever, to like, I'm talking, we were saying normal words, and the kid is like, you know, school age, like young. And all of a sudden she says, spell vasectomy. I said, whoa, spell vasectomy? Well, what are we talking about? What's going on here? Spell what? And then she's like, and then he goes, can you use it in a sentence or whatever, how they normally do in spelling bees? And they're like, oh, your father, had to get a vasectomy after he impregnated me again. I was like, whoa, this conversation's getting strange. This is like it's like a 10-year-old boy. What? And then all of a sudden the sister is over there like eating liver. Like, this, I'm telling you, man, I was very like, does this normally happen? Does shit hit the fan at this speed? Like, do I just live under a rock? I probably do. Because again, I research, but sometimes it's hard for me to watch. Like, I won't watch, for sure, will not watch any of the Conjuring stuff. I'm very spiritual, so that's where I draw the line. Like, religious horror is like not my thing, but like zombie stuff, dystopian stuff, that is more my speed. And I know arguably you could say that Pennywise is kind of like a demon. I don't know. To me, he's more alien, but I could accept that argument that he's not more alien. Hello, hi Ramen, how are you doing today? And so with that being said, I'm kind of out of the loop with certain like movies and shows like that, but I just felt like we went from 0 to 100 in that scene, and and it was just a wild time. It was just a wild time, and I'm so excited for episode 3, guys. So excited. I feel like I'm spending way too much time on this moon, but I can't put my finger on why I am not a fan. Oh my gosh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday, Ramen! I hope you had a wonderful day. I know you just said that it was good so far, but I hope it keeps going well. Isabella's birthday was just yesterday. So you guys are very close in birthdays. Yeah. Yeah, did you do anything fun, or was it just like a chill day? I know I'm like usually 50-50. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to relax and have a day where I don't have to think. Or did you want to go out and do something? Chill day? Yeah. Sometimes it's needed though, honestly. Like, I've learned that sometimes the boring / not boring, but the quiet days have become some of my favorite, because I feel like I just don't get a chance to turn my brain off and not think lately. So I feel like that is always a fun time to just be chill and relax. Oh my gosh, what kind of cake? And did you love it? I love cake. Cake is so good. Okay, so not gonna lie to you guys. This moon is getting more and more insane looking by the minute. Oh man, I might have to wipe this off. I do not like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. But we have some water here. Maybe I'll get one of these brushes and I'll clean it up. Maybe see if I can erase. Hey, vanilla is a staple for a reason. There's nothing wrong with vanilla. Oh my god. But anyway, I know, like, for anybody who hasn't seen it, you're probably like, sad, the spoilers. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this crazy baby in episode 1, you're not ready. You're not ready for the crazy baby. I am painting Jack Skellington and a moon. I'm not going to do his little arms, but I might do his little bow tie. We're going for this, and then I'll probably do the little stars and stuff. We're not going to do the roses because I'll be here all night, and I do have to work in the morning. But I love that little picture of him, so I decided that that's what we're going to paint today. This over here. Far, far away from the electronics. Yeah, you might be right. I'm gonna attempt to save it real quick, and if I can't save it, oh god, if I can't save it decently quick, like fix whatever I don't like and move on, then we're just gonna do a full moon in the back. Oh, actually, okay, this is actually sweet. This is perfect. This is actually wiping off just fine. Great. Sweet. Luckily, there's not many colors to Jack except black and white. So that's good news for me. Oh my god, I love all these songs. They're so pretty. They're so cute. Okay. Ooh, stay away. Okay, I feel like I wrung this out plenty. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. I am so glad that this is working. This isn't Pallet Town, is it? I feel like it is. is Pallet Town. I knew this sounded like beautiful nostalgia. And they did it. I don't care what anyone says, they did it so justice in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I loved how they just made that little town so pretty. It was so nice. Alright, come on. If I gotta drink something and take a quick... I have a cranberry cake that I got from Panera because, again, I'm relentless and I got Panera for dinner. Again. I just ate two, but I still felt like I was getting a little dizzy there. Okay. Let's go. Oh. Well. This is going well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so thankfully I think Jack's head should be decently dry. I do need to put another layer on top of him before I actually finish painting his face. Otherwise, I'm gonna see all the shear marks and I'm gonna get really sad. Ooh, why are you not on napkins? Okay. Oh. Oh my god. I know. Are you not, like, so over the moon? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We are literally officially a month out for FNAF 2, chat. And as a fiend, I gotta say, I am so looking forward to that. I hope I can see it on, I don't see why not. I don't think there should be any reason why I can't see it on the actual release day, because I believe the 5th is a Friday. I am going to the Nutcracker on Saturday the 6th. But I don't care. I will watch a late premiere of that movie and then get up and go to that ballet. I'm so excited for both, honestly. I can't wait because Toy Bonnie is my favorite out of the Bonnies, although I love Bonnie in every single font. I just love Toy Bonnie. He's great. And Loki, since they included that Freddy head in the trailer, I hope they have a, it's the Night Guard. He's the Night Guard. Nope. Pretty sure that's Freddy. I know they probably won't have that whole thing, but could you imagine if they did? I would never complain again. That would make my entire year. For the next year. My entire 2026 would be made by that dialogue, IRL. It be the Night Guard. Withered Bonnie. I'm also very excited for Withered Bonnie. Oh man, I love FNAF. Ugh. Okay. Now... Oh, something is tickling me. Maybe I just need to stop looking at the moon. Maybe that's the problem. But I do need to, his face needs to, or his head. I keep calling it his face. He doesn't have a face yet. His head does need to dry a little before I do anything anyway. So I can just go back and reinforce. Maybe I can start the little stars too. My phone keeps closing. Or not closing. Going into sleep mode. They showed off some new things like oh my god. Here's my thing. My only gripe. I feel like no matter how early I am for these things, I never freaking get the special edition buckets. Like, before I could even freaking blink, they sold out of the Harry Potter, like, Regal buckets for when they were doing the movies in, like, in the theater this past, I think it was either August or something. And I was like, when did these even go on sale? And I swear to you, they did not really do a very good job at marketing that. Like, all I heard was, oh, you'll get your Harry Potter buckets and popcorn buckets. And I go and everything is sold out immediately. Like, what were the quantity on these? Because I feel like it wasn't that much. I don't know. But this always happens. Like, I figured as much, but the Youngblood tickets went on sale while I was at work. I'm 99% sure that was what happened. Sold out. I kid you not. Sold out in under a minute. Under a minute or under... Either way, I was like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And I love him, so I love that for him, but I was also like, oh. And then when he came to Austin, I was able to go to check out. That ticket was $350. $350, and that wasn't VIP. Okay, that was standard. I said, $350. I love him. I love him so much, and I honestly probably would have spent that money had I not just dropped, like, a bunch of money before that for, like, just normal life stuff, bills, all that stuff. It was crazy. Peak birthday gift? Yeah, I bet. That would be like, I'd be like, go me for having this discussed on my birthday. I love that for you. It's a great season, man. I know a lot of people say that their seasonal depression starts in, like, wintertime because the night gets, like, it gets dark quicker, but I don't know. I feel like my seasonal depression is in springtime, mostly because I'm unhappy because it's hot and I get allergies and I don't like being outside for too long. And hear me out, okay? I'm not a Grinch. Me and the sun have a love-hate relationship. I know the sun is good for you, and I do go outside, I do touch grass, okay? But I also have POTS, and I have very, very low heat tolerance. So, like, I get very dizzy and could get sent into an episode at any moment. When I get overheated because I can't regulate my body temperature very well. I'm not sure if that's, like, isolated POTS thing, or if that is also that I just have poor circulation. But my body has trouble regulating its temperature when I get too hot. So with that being said, spring is not very fun for me. I can still enjoy being outside, and if I'm, like, on the river or something that involves water, it's typically okay. But if I'm just, like, enjoying the nature, unfortunately, I have to be very well prepared and look kind of like a walking pharmacy. Not really, that's an exaggeration. I kind of have to look a little stereotypical nerd to get any enjoyment out of it. That's a lot of stuff to carry. I gotta carry my salt. I gotta carry my heart monitor, all the things, emergency electrolytes. So this time of year is preferable for me. So everybody who's born at this time of year is awesome. The bird months are just a fun time to be born. I'm a January baby, so I don't get any of the fun holidays, but everyone likes to say, oh, it's close enough to Christmas, but far enough to where, like, people still... This is people saying this, not me, but people are like, well, you'll get presents for each instead of the people just lumping them together. And I'm like, well, yes, I guess. I guess that's one way to look at it. I mostly just want to be able to spend time with people, because presents are great, but I just like being able to be with my friends, since as an adult it's so much harder to have, like, your schedules align, I feel like. Oh, I'm sorry. So sometimes I feel the same way. I know depression is comorbid with ADHD, so I don't know if you have ADHD, but that is typically the reason why I feel really low at times. And not to get all dark, but this is just part of my lore. Back when I did not know that I had ADHD and I was trying to figure out what the hell was wrong with me, this was like my sophomore year of college, maybe, or maybe my freshman year. I think it was my freshman year I started trying to look into it. I had just moved into my first apartment, and I was just not, like, doing great, like, mentally, and I hadn't been for a while. And so finally I was, like, going to the doctor, and they all said the same thing, as they always do, as I'm sure everybody hears, that it's like, oh, just change your diet and exercise. And guys, when I tell you, I was going to the gym maybe 5 times a week, because I was also on medication, like, birth control for my cysts that I get. It was the only way to keep them in check, and now I just suffer because that was poison. But it made me gain so much weight. I didn't do anything differently. I was very, very active. I was a dancer. And that is not, like, the end of the world. Weight gain, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it is a perfectly normal, natural thing to happen. But I had so many other horrible side effects. So anyway, I was doing my best to eat healthy. I was doing my best to try to not make my weight gain worse, and I thought it was something I was doing wrong. But if you are on medication that has that as a side effect, you could probably try to exercise as much as you want, and it's not gonna help. I'm sure some people have been able to do it, but for some reason, maybe because of the stress of being in college and stuff, but for some reason I was not able to exercise that side effect. It made me moody. I feel like it made me, like, low-key a little crazy, and I would, like, I'd have, like, reactions to things that I wouldn't normally, like, be that worked up about. It was crazy. So all that to say, I thought at one point, like, when I went to the doctor, that they were gonna tell me, like, okay, this is all you have to do, done. But they did not. And then my regular doctor was like, okay, no, I totally believe you. We're gonna put you on these antidepressants. Every antidepressant I was on, this went on for about a year, because you have to, like, if you've been on antidepressants, you already know. If you haven't, they take a while to go into effect, so it's very much, let's see if this works, you gotta give it X amount of time. Okay, this didn't work, let's try this instead. It's a lot of back and forth. So I was put on different ones. They all made me so unbelievably sick. I mean, so unbelievably sick. I was throwing up constantly. Then the doctors were like, "Are you pregnant?" I was like, "I'm not pregnant, but I keep throwing up. Like every time I take these, I feel like they're the reason. This is terrible." And so finally, they were like, "Oh yeah, so the reason why these are making you sick is because you don't." I'm heavily shortening this, by the way. But basically they're like, the reason why these don't work for you is because you don't have an issue with your serotonin, and that's most of what antidepressant meds are. It's loading up with serotonin. Like, yeah, so we were overloading you with serotonin because you don't have a deficiency in serotonin. Your deficiency is in dopamine, blah, 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 ADHD diagnosis. So I was like, okay, so I was poisoning myself unintentionally, taking medication for a chemical in my brain that I didn't have a problem with. So imagine just getting a bunch of stuff that you don't need more of, and then just like your body's like, "Hey, yo, stop. We don't need any more." And you're like, "No, it'll help." Yeah. I hate when they do that. I am so sorry. I feel like that is unfortunately a universal experience with a lot of young girls and just women in general. And it is a very sad and helpless feeling, in my opinion, because we rarely get answers. And when we do, it's rare that they actually help. Thank God my primary care doctor was like, "Yeah, this should help. I'm so sorry." And I don't blame her. I'm kind of like salty at the other doctors that I had seen because they were like, "You're just pill fishing." Because at the time I was in college, and I totally know that so many people abuse, you know, medications like that. But I was like, "Dog, I'm not even asking for medication." They're like, "We're not giving you pills." I was like, not one time did I say, because I didn't know at the time. Like, not once did I ever say that I wanted to be on this medication. I just want you to fix me. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a vitamin. I don't care. Just make me not feel awful. I do not want to feel like garbage. Can you do that for me? And they were like, well, you're not gonna get it from another doctor either. I'm like, what? We've lost the plot completely. There's no one's asking. No one's asking for that. Did I end up getting them eventually? Yes, because my doctor was like, yeah, this is not. And they also, what I want to know is like why they tripped so much when, if you are on any medications like that, I should have probably used a smaller brush for this. It's fine. You are required at any point to do random drug tests and what have you. So I was like, even if that's what I had wanted originally, why are you guys acting like I wouldn't have to submit to random drug tests all the time? Like, you guys are crazy. Hey Erin, how are you? What's up? How are you doing? We are ranting about medical experiences. We're just kind of yapping and painting. These stars definitely didn't come out the best, but we're getting there. I feel like the camera is not doing the moon justice, because from my point of view, it looks a little bit better than that. But you know what? This is for funsies. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm telling you, man. I feel like it's sad because it's not something that I want to have in common with people, just because I know how frustrating it is. But also, there's something about not feeling alone in those situations that even though it sucks and it's annoying, it makes you feel a little bit better. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm like, I don't like the fact that so many people have had similar experiences, but it also does make me feel like it was just me. And then the doctors just didn't like me. So I was like, what part of me screams junkie? Like, and I know that they have to be weary because there are people who abuse it, but again, if you get put on, it is so heavy, high ruffles. Thank you so much, Soap. For me personally, if this is something that you have to subject to random drug tests to make sure that it's still in your system and you're not selling it, don't you think if I was doing some sus, I would be like, I don't know, because it could be at any point, at any time. Like, they don't give you a heads up, which is why you consent to it, and I feel like that's totally fair, because I'm like, listen, I'm not doing anything suspect, okay? I'm just trying to live out here. So, I'll do whatever you want. If that means that you don't think that, like, they treat you like some sort of criminal, like some sort of pill pusher. Dog booty, yeah. That's Cairo's booty in the background. But yeah, they do kind of treat you like a criminal for a while. It is Cairo. Yes. He's chillin'. He's so cute. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I ended up feeling at one point, like, for a while, I'm like, why do you guys make me feel like I'm in jail? Like I'm a prisoner. I feel like, oh my god, I'm scared. Is this dry? Perfect. I'm scared. I'm doing his eyes now, chat. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Okay. They're very round in this case. Because he looks a little more cutesy here. I need to go in with this crazy teeny tiny detail one. Aha. What time is it? 9:01? Alright, cool. We got time. Yeah, no, for real. No problem, Ramen. We'll be here. But yeah, it's... Sometimes I feel like there's like no... Like, there's never like an easy way with them. It's like, we'll either do this the hard way or the mega hard way or the kind of hard way, but still hard. And even though there's like, you know, we have like proof that you're not doing anything sus, we're still gonna treat you like you're doing something sus. Like, listen, man, I know I'm not here to judge about what anyone does in their free time out there. That's frankly none of my concern, none of my business. Because I'm not trying to get I'm not trying to get taken out. Personally, I ain't seen nothing, but what I am saying is, if we spent half as much time worrying about worrying about other things than worrying about whether or not someone is potentially trying to play the system, I feel like we'd have a better system in place. Like, that sounds terrible, but also it's like you kind of have to think of the people, like, you can't lump everyone in like one category, because there was a reason why it took me so long to actually get what I needed, and that was because they go with the mindset that everybody's a junkie, instead of going in with the mindset that, like, yeah, there might be some people who abuse their, you know, the system and stuff, and who should not be like given these things, but there are also plenty more people who need certain medications and then can't get it because they make it so impossible Like, I was just lucky I was able to keep going to the doctor at that point, because now I don't have medical insurance. And at that time, I was covered under my parents, so all that to say, I feel like we got bigger fish to fry. And I'm not saying that drug problems are not an issue in this country, but we need to take a look at the why. You know? I know we're getting all deep, but there's definitely reasons for that. A lot of people, I can't, obviously, as I just disclosed, I get subject to drug tests, but a lot of people self-medicate because, again, they don't have insurance, or they, like, the medication prices are just way too high even with insurance. So we gotta look at other problems, people. Yes, agreed. I just feel like that's good, though. I'm glad you haven't. I just feel like, personally, when it comes to medical bills with vets, too, I feel like insurance for that should be, like, it should be easier access for pets. But when I got insurance for Cairo, I paid for the highest, insurance for him. Like, it was, like, maybe, I think it was, like, $90 a month, which doesn't sound like much, but it was supposed to cover, like, all kinds of really fat medical bills and, all that, like, that could potentially affect him in the future. And then when he needed, like, a serious dental cleaning because he had periodontal, or he has it currently. He has had it since he was a puppy, which I think that is why they wouldn't cover it, but I didn't know that. Nobody told me. I just knew that, like, he hates getting his teeth brushed. It's like a whole hassle. That's a whole story, but blah blah blah. Basically, he really needed to get his teeth cleaned, and then he ended up getting some extracted. It's not anything I did or anything anybody did. It's just, I don't know if it was like medication, because he was like severely ill before I adopted him. But it like destroyed his teeth. They said it's like common, because I like looked up all this stuff once I found out, but they denied the insurance claim. And I had all his paperwork, and it didn't say anything about him having perio. But one of the vets, like, documented it somewhere in the system, and I guess the insurance that I paid for had, like, seen it when I had given him his information, and again, that wasn't in any paper that I was given, so they just denied it because it was a pre-existing condition. And I was like, what are these clauses? And, like, so I basically, like, long story short, but still long, paid almost $2,000 because I had to pay for the anesthesia. I had to pay for like the extractions itself. Like, it was horrible. It was so bad. I was like, why am I'm like, emailed them. I was like, I am not paying for this if I have to pay out of pocket anyway. Like, what is going on here? And I'm kind of kicking myself in the face, but also I didn't know, so I'm giving myself a free pass. That apparently if you take your dog to Humane Heroes and you need dental attention, they will do all of what I got for $225. I wish I would have known that sooner. I agree. It's something that's been heavy on my mind since my mom's transplant too, because I have to go to a rheumatologist mandatory every year. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go this year because out of pocket, for the lab work and stuff I have to get done yearly, because they suspect that my mom's condition, is genetic, and they can stop it from happening in me completely if I catch it early enough. That requires close monitoring. All of that is like almost $3,000. Yeah. $3,000 out of pocket, which is not fun. And I know I need to prioritize my health, but that's insane. And I just feel like that's a little, it's a little steep. It's a little steep for me. All right. What? I cannot believe you guys need to hear this too. You should know this too. I just replied to one of my friends and he goes, "I find ways to be toxic in the most innocent games." That is insanity. That is crazy work. How do you imagine that mindset in like Animal Crossing? Cause I feel like it is, isn't it? But like imagine being that way in Animal Crossing. Oh man, I closed that. This was on me. I closed my reference. Like finding ways to rage out in games that like don't make sense. Although sometimes Animal Crossing is valid, I will say. I haven't played that in a super long time, but sometimes. And I also got gaslit into getting that game because I originally wasn't gonna get it. Not because I'm like one of those like, ew, I don't play that. No, I just genuinely wasn't going to get it. And then I went to my GameStop that I like frequented regularly at the time, and the girl that worked there, like her and I became like buddies because I was always there, and she just kind of talked me into buying it, and pretty soon I was just like opening up my wallet and pre-ordering a game that I like did not expect. Or I think I traded, no, I got credit for the game, and I was just like, here, take my money and put it towards Animal Crossing. I traded in Yoshi's Crafted World and got credit, and I was like, I wasn't even planning on buying this game. Yeah. Me and Animal Crossing. Literally, I would love to see that, Ruffles. But Tom Nook is a crook, man. That raccoon is a crook. You know damn well. You know damn well. You taking all my bells. Taking all my bells, and for what, old man? I did play it during the pandemic, which is exactly why I said I got gaslit into buying it, because I was always there since, like, I like my physical copy games, so I'd pull up to GameStop in my little mask, and I'd chit-chat with, her name was Barbara, and then she was like, yeah, Animal Crossing, what, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, and then she was like, so yeah, when you pre-order it, and I was like, when I pre-order it? When did I say I was doing that? Who was pre-ordering? Aw, Ruffles, could you? Thank you. You're a G. I love you. Thank you. But I was like, pre-order what? Huh? And then because I was still very much people pleaser Sab at that time, I was like, oh, me pre-order, okay. And then I was like, why did I say that? And I was like, I mean, I guess that's cool. Sure. Literally had no intentions of buying it. I was just like, yeah. Which is terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that. She didn't do anything sus or mean or anything. That was all me. Because I know for a fact she would not have been, like, tilted if I said no. But I was just like, okay. Sure. That's fine. Oh, it's so satisfying because I'm like, yeah, get out of here, you bots. They've been showing up a lot more lately, and I know Twitch is like, their way to combat that is to not count, like, I guess they're like trying not to count bots towards viewer counts, which is good, but then also in turn, all the lurkers that are legitimately watching and they're not bots and they just don't talk much are starting not to count towards views, which makes me really sad because I'm like, I totally get sometimes you don't want to talk, but you want to watch someone stream and you want to support them, but you're just like not comfortable talking. I'm like, what about those people? Because I'm not going to force anybody to talk if they don't want to. They just want to silently lurk. I appreciate just, like, anybody watching in the first place. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe they're going to have a better policy in place. But I just feel like that could go south in many ways. I'm going to show you soon once I get to the point where I kind of like the eyes a little better. His are more like front. Yeah. So I definitely have to change the shape on this. I did more, I mean, we're not going for perfect, but I did more like this instead of more like that. I think we got it. We can fix it. We can fix it. My perfectionist tendencies are the bane of my existence. TBH. I'm a nightmare at painting with a twist. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I get so tilted at painting with a twist, and here I am, I'm like, painting with a twist, let's do it. It's gonna be nice and relaxing and fun, and we're gonna have a good time and spend time together. And then me the whole time, I'm like, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. It's so bad. I'm like, no, just one more. Yeah, I get a little on edge, but I still have a good time. It's just like I end up being a little too extra with it, because I tend to take my time when I do my art. Alright, I think we're getting somewhere with the eyes now. I just needed the shape change cannot be rushed. Yes, it's still like semi-lingering, but that could also be like a mix of allergies as well. The trees around here just set my allergies off so bad. I need to get better at eating honey daily, because that supposedly helps with it. Not supposedly, it does help with it, because your body is like, it'll build up a tolerance depending on the type of honey you eat. So that's why you're supposed to like have local honey to help naturally fight allergies, but I do feel better. Thank you for asking. I am like mildly congested still, but I'll take that over how I was feeling so bad. At one point, man, I was not having a good time. My fever was like 102. And obviously, because I don't have insurance, I was like, I am not going to the doctor unless my eyeball is hanging out of my head. Okay, no, that is a bad joke. Go to the doctor, but I have to pay $75 every time I go to the doctor. So I was like, unless I can't shake the fever. Thank you so much for the subs. Wait, we hit? Oh my god, we hit. I need to move this. We are, wait, why is this covered? Excuse me, I need to make sure I'm acknowledging. I'm what? What does it say? I'm 25% of the way to completing my sub goal. Thank you. I just got another thing for it. I don't know why, because it says this minute. Okay, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey, Ramen, welcome back. Going live notification is best viewers on because of those. That is hilarious. That is so funny. I love that. You just got home? You didn't miss much. We're just talking about me being sick before, and how I try to avoid going to the doctor if I can, unless it's something I know I need. Like, I'm gonna need like legit medicine for, because if it's a virus, there's not much they can do for you once you really start getting heavy symptoms. And in this case, I was like, well, I mean, I think I just need to rest, because I was heavily overdoing it, and that happens a lot. I don't like to admit it, but I will say it does happen a lot. I try not to overdo it, and then I end up overdoing it. So with that being said, I didn't go to the doctor, even though my fever was very high. But I just did not want to spend $75. What is this? Why is there voices in my lo-fi? What is going on here? What? That's weird. That's really weird. Anyways, ignore that. I forgot what I was saying. I think my point is, I will not go to the doctor unless it's like something that I need like antibiotics for, and I'm usually pretty good about listening to my body and knowing, okay, no, it's definitely time. And if I had that fever for any longer, I definitely would have gone, but I was like, I think I just need bed, and my fever was like almost 102 after Tylenol at one point, so it was getting up there because it hit 102, and then after Tylenol it was still up there, and it finally started going down to where I could visibly see it, and I was like, all right, I think it's fine now. And I still streamed on Tuesday, but oh my god, what the heck? This is my Prismacolor pencil, and it's, oh my, I was looking for this one. I put it in with my brushes. That's $7 a pencil, people. $7. Outrageous. So yeah, go to the doctor if you need to, but also listen to your body. If you know what your body needs and you know within reason, okay? Within reason, use your best judgment. Don't just avoid it. But for me, I had every intention of going if I was not showing any signs of improvement after a certain point. Oh, no problem, Soap. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your night. I love you too. Chili dogs or cereal? I do think that definitely depends on the cereal, Daniel. Oh, Bell's palsy, really? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, that's probably so scary. My mom had that at one point, and it was very scary for her. Cocoa Krispies with oatmeal. With banana slices? That actually sounds pretty good. What was the other between? What were we choosing between? Let me go back up. Between chili dogs. I don't know. I feel like cereal just seems like it would go kind of hard right now. I don't know why chili dogs aren't calling out to me per se. I like the idea of bananas in cereal too. I do like bananas with my cereal. I do have to be in the mood for it though, not gonna lie. See, I feel like I made his nose a little bit too low. Oh, we need to do a checkpoint, I guess. I haven't done a checkpoint tilt yet. This is what we have so far. He's looking kind of cute. I feel like we gotta at least attempt to get in some sort of gameplay tonight. I am having a lot of fun painting and yapping with you guys, though, I will say that. Thanks! Justice for the Pumpkin King. I gotta make sure I make him proud. Boop. Oh man. Really? Yesterday? Alright. Okay. I feel like Picasso. I like it, Picasso. There is something very healing about doing arts and crafts and talking to you guys. I don't know what it is. You guys make my day. I like it, Picasso. Yes. Yes. I love it. He's coming along. He's definitely coming along better than poor Ghostface. I did not have the proper tools for that one, though. Alright, let's see. We gotta get his little... This is the part that is gonna... I know it's like a very stretched out 3 shape. I am very nervous to mess this up. Not gonna lie. NGL. I need like... You know that scene in SpongeBob where Patrick like grabs that paintbrush and like... Or not Patrick, SpongeBob. He grabs the paintbrush and it's like he pulls one singular nose hair and uses that as the bristle. That's what I need right now. Patrick's was like a whole giant... That was crazy, but that's what I need. I feel like this one's gonna be too flimsy, but I fear we have no choice. Oh my god, I have like 20 of these little brushes with black paint on them. My Halloween, Ghostface, yes. Yes, maybe we gotta do another one at some point. I gotta redeem myself. I got decent candy. My friend made like spooky treats, like she made like spooky brownies and stuff like that. I ended up going to a Halloween party, which was really fun. My friends had been planning it for so long, so it was really nice to get to go and do that. I went as Sally. I very much enjoyed that. I got to live my Nightmare Before Christmas dreams that night and actually be Sally Skellington. This was totally unplanned too. But my friends, this is gonna sound really convoluted. It makes sense. My friend's husband's cousin or cousins have a cousin. That sounds... Basically, he was related to them in some way, okay? The cousins of a cousin, ended up coming as Jack Skellington. And he's also super tall, so here's me just, like, chilling at this party, right? I'm eating pizza, and all of a sudden I turn, and there's a Jack Skellington. And I was like... What? I didn't foresee it. I just thought it was funny, because I brought my Jack plushie. Little sir over there. Thank you for cheering those bits, Meanie-kun. Thank you, thank you. I brought my Jack plushie in because I was like, I don't have a Jack. I don't need a Jack. I will bring my own Jack. And he will compliment my costume. And then that guy walks in and I was like, alright. Obviously, I know there's always a chance because, like, it's Jack Skellington, but I don't know. I didn't think that anybody at the party specifically would be dressed like him for some reason. Yeah, I probably need to bring his eyes down just a little bit. Hello, hello. Very late? I mean... Nah, I'm just glad you're here. We're just kind of chilling and yapping, talking about random stuff. I was talking about Welcome to Derry for a fat minute again because I'm a fiend. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I can't! I'm painting! I don't want to get anything on my cards. My precious Fate? You think? Nah. I mean, Fate, like, as in just having a person who happened to match the costume, but other than that, not Fate by any other means. He was cool, he was nice. Show the progress again. Okay. Oh, where did it? I didn't even see the... I saw it from the corner of the screen. Did that pop up for you guys? Or did I just see the, like, the end of it? Thank you for the lurk, dragon. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Oh, you have to. You have to watch it, please. I beg. I beg. I will put everybody on right now. In fact, if you can multitask, put it on the TV and watch the stream at the same time so we can talk about it. This is what we got. He's coming along. I'm trying to fix his eyes again because his face looks a little uneven to me. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate. Welcome to Lactose Intolerant. Okay, that was a good one. That's funny. That's funny, for sure. But I was completely nerding out at the fact that, like, he gets so much lore. Like, you get to, like, learn so much lore about Pennywise. And because, again, I'm relentless. I talked about this before, but I have to learn everything. For, like, me, I have to understand all of it. I won't rest until I understand as much as possible. And there's still things that, like, I'm not saying I'm, like, fully knowledgeable on everything Pennywise. That's my friend. My friend could probably tell you anything and everything about it. He used to read it every single night before bed. And he was kind of, like, giving me, like, a touch-up on the lore and stuff. But I will say I was very relentless when I was, like, researching my Pennywise stuff back in 2017. And so Welcome to Derry just, like, I don't know, man, it brought my nerdy dreams to life. I was so happy. I was so happy watching. I was thriving, but that baby has got me messed up. It's crazy. If I was told I'd want to be Mordecai. Mordecai is I love Mordecai. I was one. Yes, it was. I'm so glad you watch it. I'm so glad. That makes me happy. But yeah, I was not expecting that baby. Personally. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I gotta answer this real quick. What does that mean? Smiley face. Nervous smiley face. Okay, as I was saying, that baby was something. It didn't freak me out because again, and this is not me hating, okay, so I just need to get that out of the way now. I feel like there's a lot to say about simplicity in horror, and once it starts to get too overdone with special effects, I don't know if it's like a human thing or if it's just a me thing, but my brain starts to categorize it as definitely not remotely plausible in any way, and so then I just don't find it believable anymore, and it kills the scare factor for me. And as much as I love Pennywise, and he is still very scary, okay? Very scary. When he, in the movie, I'm not talking about Welcome to Derry right at this moment, but in the movie, when he bites Georgie's arm, when his mouth, like, at some point, it became so overdone in my brain that I was like, he's not scary to me anymore. You know? I don't know what it was. And even though I do still think he's scary, because he is, just that alone kind of had me like, nah, okay. I could probably... I think that was when I really decided I could watch it, when I saw that clip, that scene, and I was like, alright. And so that's kind of how I felt about the baby at one point, but when I saw what the baby was doing, I was like, oh, mind my business, I'm gonna stand over here, I'm not gonna say anything else. Okay. Oh. Oh. I see. The manager of the Shining Hotel is he? See, I need to really brush up on that. My reference, here, let me pull it up again. This is my reference for what we're doing. I found it on Pinterest. We're not doing all the roses and stuff, although I wish we were, but we definitely don't have time for all that, especially if, what time is it? I mean, it is getting kind of late, but I do want to get some, as much as possible, some playtime in for today. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I am still having a great time, but the goal was to play today, and I already have like my Switch set up and everything, so I think we'll still do it. I know the roses would start to make me irritated very quickly. Once it's overdone sometimes. Like, see, that's what I agree. My brain starts to categorize it as like, okay, this isn't a threat, this is silly. And that is not to say that they did not, again, do an amazing job with the special effects, because they did, and I'm sure it's like, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of CGI, but again, like, his teeth, like, I was just like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, no, I don't know, it looks fake. And then when he's hypnotizing Beverly towards the end of the movie, or like putting her in that trance or whatever he does when all the kids are like floating, I was like, what? When he opens up his mouth and she's like, I'm not scared of you, and he goes, you will be, because he's sassy. He's a sassy clown. Not even a clown, but you know what I mean. When he opens up his mouth and stuff, I was like, that's Mawile. That's what that looks like. That looks like a deranged Mawile. That's not that's not very scary. But my threshold for that is weird. Like, I'll find lesser things more scary, again, because for me, like I said, there's simplicity in, or there's spookiness in simplicity. So if it's, sometimes I'll be scared by lesser things, and then by, like, not scared by things that really truly scare people. They'll be like, how are you not afraid of this? And I'm like, I don't know, because it's too much for me. Because my brain will register it as not real, and then I'm fine. But I think because if it's a little bit simpler, my brain says, okay, this is more plausible that this is real and this is an actual threat, and not like some overdone pretend thing. And then that's why. I think that's why. It doesn't have anything to do with like, oh, I think I'm like this hard ass, because I'm not, okay? I jump at a lot of stuff. I'm a jumpy person. But ironically enough, at work, my coworkers are like, I love how instead of jumping, you just stare. Like, what my coworker will try to like scare me, and she'll just like come up behind me, and I just turn around and I'm just like, and I don't jump. I don't know. But then certain times I'll get afraid of like the most random stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I'm an anomaly. I don't make a lot of sense. It does. It will. I will say it does. I do feel like, even though that baby was a little bit overdone for me, I do think it was great CGI. I think because of the way that it was done, though, my brain was like, that is definitely CGI, though, which yes, obviously, they don't have crazy demon babies like normally, but I was like, okay. And I will say, out of the whole It movie, the thing that like that got me the most, like, I think I got jump scared twice out of that movie, because the rest of the time I was able to predict it pretty easily. The first time was when they were looking at the film, and then they were like freaking out because like Pennywise was in it, and they're like, oh, turn it off, and then they turn it off, and then he like jumps out of the film, like jumps out of the projector. I wasn't expecting that because I thought he was gonna disappear and then he was gonna like show up somewhere else. I didn't think he was gonna pop back up like that. I knew there was gonna be a jump scare, I just didn't think it was gonna be like that, so it freaked me out. And then the second time was when Beverly's hiding in the shower from her dad and she like knocks him, well, she kills him. And I thought she was just gonna run out or something. I forgot that Pennywise takes her. Don't ask me how, okay? Because I know that's a crucial part of the story. But I forgot that Pennywise takes her. So I was not expecting him to come to come out of the door. And I was like, but out of all the things, I'm like, why is it that these two specific incidences freaked me out more than some of the out-of-pocket, unhinged stuff that was in the movie? Because there was a lot of stuff in there. The painting and Welcome to Derry. Wait, no, the one that eats or tries to eat, oh god, I can't remember the names. Is it Stanley? The one that like tries to like, that basically starts chewing on Stanley's face, right? Like the crooked looking lady. She reminds me of the Unknown from Dead by Daylight. I didn't like her. I didn't like her one bit. I was like, ew. She looks... Yes, Stanley, yeah. That, I will say, that was creepy. But that didn't, like, I didn't get scared by that. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's the same with math, man. Like, the simple stuff in math, I'm like, heh. And then the more complicated stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, this is easy. I guess it's because I'm naturally, like, I overcomplicate stuff. And so maybe that's why the same applies to my scares with movies and stuff. I don't know. I can't tell you the logic behind that because it doesn't really make much sense to me, but here I am. All right. I gotta say though, I didn't even see the second head of the baby in Welcome to Derry until I saw, like, I saw it, but I didn't see the face, rather, until I saw that post I told you guys about that said that they were really excited to provide the backstory on why Pennywise chooses the clown form. I was like, oh my god, it had a face that wasn't just like a lump, like it wasn't just like supposed to be scary, and the fact that it was like mutated, like this is an actual second baby growing out of the first one. It does have endgame lore, I'm like pretty sure. I love Dead by Daylight lore. That's another thing I could talk about all day. Yeah, I think I see where I went wrong. But there's not much I can do to fix it now, so we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna have to deal with it. He looks a little like an alien, like a stereotypical alien. It's okay. What is, if you are watching Welcome to Derry, who is your favorite character? My favorite character currently is Will. I love him. I think he's a cinnamon roll who needs to be protected at all costs. And if anything happens to him, I will sue. I'm not gonna be happy. What time is it? 9:44. Okay, we might not do the bow. Oh, I didn't. I literally have so many things on my list of stuff to watch, honestly. Alright, you know, maybe I'll just do it real quick. I will not spend like a million years putting all the stripe details on it. I will do my best. I got a lot of stuff, a lot of things I gotta do, but I'll do my best. I have been all over the place. I have not had much of a moment's worth of peace. The most peace I've had as of recently, ironically enough, was watching it and Welcome to Derry with my mom. And then it's back to my never-ending cycle of running around like a crazy person trying to get all my stuff done. I have I had Apple TV at one point, but I didn't use it enough, so I canceled it because I was paying for a streaming service I wasn't really using. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I knew that brush was a little too flimsy, but it's fine. It's okay. That's so unfortunate. It's okay. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Alright, and then there's like some crooked looking wing details. Cool. And then, I mean, it won't be too much gameplay time, but we'll probably have enough time for like a half an hour. Maybe a little more if I try not to hate myself in the morning, because I still do my it's now 5 a.m. instead of 5:15 at work. Me too. I'm so excited. And I really want to know. I keep saying it, but I want to know why he picks the clown. I mean, it's iconic, but I love hearing little backstories like that. Like, I just want to know why he picks it. Like, is it because, like, traditionally clowns were, like, oriented towards kids, or... I mean, I know Pennywise is actually, like, supposedly based off of John Wayne Gacy, which is really messed up, actually, because that man is terrible. But I really want to know, like, why he picks it. Like, I'm interested in learning about it in all my nerdy glory. It's just, I can feel it. I know it's gonna be great. And I know I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm going to eat that up. And then, of course, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to be like, guys, guess what I learned? Like Paul Revere. Literally coming and being like, so you'll never guess what I heard straight from Max. These are definitely uneven. That's okay. At this point, we're not even going for perfection anymore. I I recognize I have spent too much time trying to get this perfect. So we're going for vibes, okay? When I can spend hours and hours and hours doing details on stuff, it comes out much better than this. But I'm not a quick artist type of girly. I take very long. I know some people can do quick and pretty. I cannot do quick and pretty. I take a very long time. Oh no. So I will be spending a lot of time on details when everyone else is like, they're able to get it quickly, and that comes with a lot of like practice and stuff, getting better at just being fast. But yeah, in this case, she is not she's not doing a very good job at being quick about this. Not one bit. Oh, really? Oh, congratulations. That's awesome. I love that. Alright. Alright. He's not perfect, but he is perfect for the mood, for the stream yap, and just further solidifies my point that you can do a hobby and have fun even if you're not like super great at the moment. This is what he looks like. I might fix the bow and then we'll probably hop back on the game. I think he came out nice. I'm giving myself a pat on the back because I have again been awake since 3 a.m. so that's pretty good for lack of sleep. I did not nap either. I just came home and started to try to get ready for tonight. Oh, yeah, I feel like I would feel the same way, but hey, either way, congratulations. Gonna have a new nephew. That's crazy to teach curse words to. I will say, kids be saying the darndest stuff too. My godson, he's a little sass machine. I think I've told this story on stream before, but I'll say it again, because I think it's funny. But I was taking him to daycare one day, and I am like, I was fairly new at like figuring out how to work his car seat, because obviously I don't have a kid. I don't have like baby age siblings. I'm an only child, and all the times I was around babies, like the parents already like had them up in the car seat, so I never had to worry about that. And so obviously I'm trying to strap him in, and I get him in, or I think no, my best friend had gotten him into the car seat because I guess it was just habit for her. And she like realized, she was like, I realized like after you left that I probably should have had you put him in so you could see how to do it. And for me, I was just like, we're gonna do this for the plot, okay? Like we're just going based off vibes. So I get out to get him out of his car seat, and it's taken me a minute, all right? And he's noticing, and he is a little sass machine like his father. And Steven, if you're listening, or Tony, if you're watching, I know you'll agree with me. But he's a little sass machine like his daddy. And, of course, just like his dad, because I've known his dad since middle school, he had to roast me. He's 3, mind you, okay? 3 years old. He sees me struggling noticeably. I'm trying not to exude panic, because I don't want him to be like, what's going on? Because he didn't really want to go to daycare. He was like, no, I want to hang out with you, which is really sweet. He wanted to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, and I would have loved to do that, but I'm like, your mom pays for your school for X amount. Your parents pay for it. So I fear it would not be good if we just went back home and watched K-pop Demon Hunters right now. We can watch it when you get out. So anyways, he sees me struggling, and all of a sudden, I see his little brown eyes go, And I was like, oh no. Oh no. It's coming. I can feel it. He goes, are you okay? I was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like, and I was like, Titi is just having a hard time getting your seatbelt undone, whatever. And he goes, I guess we can't go to school then. And I was like, no, Emery, we gotta go to school. And he goes, I mean, maybe mommy can help you. And at first I was like, listen, okay, that's really sweet that he's like, mommy always knows. Mommy got it. Mommy can help. Yes, little man, yes, as you should. And then he starts laughing at me. And he's like, I mean, maybe we should just go home. And in his own little way, he was like, are we done yet? Are we almost done? Little man, I'm trying my best out here. And no one is safe. No one is safe from the sass because that little man can roast. That little man can roast. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know where he learns it from. I think it's in the blood because my best friend's husband, I don't think he really be roasting people like that in front of him. Like, they're very conscious about that kind of stuff. So I'm like, so it just runs in the blood then. You just wake up and choose violence. He wakes up and chooses violence at 3 years old. That's crazy. Niece doesn't pick up. Yeah. 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 Really? You know, maybe. I would say I feel like I had gotten potty trained decently quick. That was honestly how I always was. I was very impatient as a child, and not much has changed, let's be honest. I was very impatient as a child, and so even when I was like a baby, like, I don't want to say a baby, I was like, I walked pretty early too because I didn't want to crawl. So imagine me as like very, very young, not even like a year old, like literally trying anything and everything to hoist myself up to try and run. Like, my mom said that I would literally try to make a break for it and run because I hated waiting and I hated crawling because it was too slow. So I had to get up and like, so I feel like I kind of taught myself quickly, or like kind of watched and tried to mimic what I was seeing so I could get it done faster. And if that's not the epitome of being an impatient Aquarius, I don't know what is. Because there was no reason. I don't know why I was in a rush, but I guess I felt like, you know, everyone's moving too slow and I got places to be. I don't know where my toothless little self thought I had places to be for, but apparently I was in a rush for, I don't know, Littlest Pet Shop play dates, I don't know. But, I guess I got to the point at one point where I was falling so many times, I was getting frustrated because I wasn't ready to walk yet. Although I kind of forced my way into doing that too. And so I just got upset because I couldn't walk, and so I started crying because I couldn't walk. And I'm assuming it's the same with potty training. All I know is I kind of picked it up quick because I was like, this is very inconvenient for whatever reason. Alright. Hooray! Hooray! This was so fun. I want to make time to do these kinds of things more often. Like, I'm wondering if we can get like little, oh my god, how cute would it be to get little canvases to paint and then put them up on the wall, like in the bathroom or something, and then we could like have a little monthly painting event or something. I feel like that'd be really cool. That'd be fun. Whoa, what are we talking about here? Oh. Honestly, I don't know. My mom was very direct with me about things. Like she never baby talked me really. Like she'd be like, "Oh, you're so cute," whatever, but when she was like trying to to like get me to learn words, she would never say doggy or kitty or like use like baby words. She would always use full, like the full word. None of it was ever like a nickname for anything. It was always, she used very, I don't want to say mature language as in cussing, like she didn't want to cuss in front of me or anything like that. But she was very I don't say strategic, but she's very conscious of the wording that she used around me because she wanted me to have a really firm grasp on things. So I guess the incentive for me was being able to do things on my own because I was very, very independent as a kid. So I don't really think there was... My incentive was knowledge, I suppose, because I was a little weirdo. I did respond to toys. I did like my toys. I liked Hello Kitty a lot. I loved My Little Pony. I was very into like, and I love animals to this day, so it's very telling. All of the toys that I had were very animal based. I never really played with dolls either, so if there was any incentive, maybe it was like a My Little Pony or something. But apparently potty training wasn't very difficult for me. Oh, sorry. Have a good night, Ramen. Thank you for being here and happy birthday. I need to see Dum Dums. I'm like reading back because I don't know where that where that message popped up in because I can't see it. All I see is the actual word. And gotta get back to ham dusting. What are we talking about? What did you call me? That line from Frozen is one of my favorite to quote. He's so tall and he's like, what did you call me? Oh yeah, she was here earlier. The time difference is a lot for her, but she was here earlier. She was at work. It was also her birthday yesterday. So happy birthday to Bella. I made an announcement earlier, but for everyone who is just now coming in, or who's new here, hi, hello, welcome. Isabella is one of my mods and one of my really good friends. We have about a 2-hour time difference between us, so she does try to hop into streams when she can, but the time difference does make a difference because she'll get off work like at this point. Yeah, it's like 8 p.m. over there and it's like 10 over here, so sometimes she's off of work and she can come hang out and it's really fun, but other times she just likes to chill and it's always fun to have her here. We also haven't streamed with Soy in a bit. I know that's been like, it hasn't been in a while, but he has been in chat and everything, which is fun. All right, let's see. Hooray! All right, let's. Oh, okay. So honest to God, not gonna lie, I forgot what we were doing. Let's see. Ooh, I hate when I get like too focused on something and my body just focuses on that one thing. When it like finally releases its focus, I start to feel really like queasy. I don't know why that is. Is that it? But that doesn't make sense. We're already there. Can we zoom in? Okay, well, I guess we're where we have to be. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, hee hee. Yes? What do we have to do for this meeting? Ooh. That was very not nice manners, but that would have fallen on the floor. Bro, this man will not let us rest. Is just me or do her legs look chopped? A Beedrill? A Hawlucha? They're gonna do that weird smile again. She probably will. And a Bayonet. Yes. Wait, that one in the Vare district is near here, isn't it? Okay. Let me guess, you plan to use this as an opportunity to advertise for the hotel. Or are you gonna say this rogue Pokemon is the reason we've been getting so few guests? If we're gonna do this anyway, we ought to give the hotel some good PR. Yeah, Naveen. I mean, poor AZ, bro. Somebody's gotta keep the lights on in that hotel. Come on, come all. Get the finest view of Rogue Mega Evolution only at Hotel Z. I thought we weren't supposed to incite a panic. So we'd have to... So we'd leave the Beedrill in its Rogue Mega Evolved state to use it as a draw? It's a bold plan, but I'm open to it. What do you say? I feel like that's kind of messed up, no? I could probably design special merch with Rogue Mega Beedrill as a motif. Yeah, guys, let's focus on the matter at hand. I don't even know what's happening. This dialogue is confusing me. I know. None of this made any sense. That's not true. Anyway, down to business. Our first mission is handling the Rogue Mega Evolving Beedrill in Vare Section 5. Urbane, you take that one. I was kind of hoping he'd take on Bayonet, but... Oh, my favorite one is by... He's not my least favorite character, but he is interesting. Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta do it. And then we can evolve our Bayonet that we named Chucky. If you're scared, just admit it. Little rage baiter over here. Alita, you went and got sidetracked. Okay, yeah. Well, that fits the mood. Pokemon are suffering out there, so it's time for Team MZ to go do our thing. We're counting on you. You're our ace in the hole. Cool. Thank you, man. Go team. We never do a little... I don't know why we don't do a huddle. I feel like we need like a little... We need some... Yay! Go team! No? Just me? I guess... I don't... I'm really playing into that stereotype of like heavily relying on your starter, but Zuko has been so clutch for a lot of this. Like, and for Mega Beedrill, it's perfect because we can already Mega Evolve Zuko. And Beedrill is a bug type, so it's really weak against fire. And we have Rollout, and is Beedrill? I think... No, it's not a flying bug flying, it's bug poison. I think. I can't get over this little diabolical smirk we got going on. And hopefully we get more candies because I really want our Gabite to be not super underleveled. That 31 is diabolical. Oh, that is really, really close, actually. Okay, so it's... Am I tripping? No, I'm not. Can we like, I wonder if we could probably climb on the roof and, oh, look at the Weedle. We could probably climb on the roof and go that way. That was kind of sad. That was kind of sad, Nintendo. What was that? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see. There we go. Don't know how that works, but... Alright, I think... Are we making this more complicated than it needs to be? Oh my god. Ugh. Every time I feel tickling in my headset, I get scared. Enamoga. No, you don't. Oh, get down. You didn't see anything. You ain't seen nothing. Alright, Enamoga. Count your days, little squirrel. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yay. Okay, cool. I was hoping we would catch one. A bunch of Flabébé. We should probably, while we're on our... Oh, okay. Well, at least we have that one NPC. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to do the back strike because that has a higher catch rate. Because I was not having any luck yesterday using that strategy. That was unintentional. Sorry, Flabébé. Alright. We could probably, like, bring in all of these, or not bring in, but redeem all of these mega shards for new stones. Okay, wait, did I just... Is there an easier way to get here? Let's just... Oh. Okay, that's great. Well. Surely... Let's see, can I... Here, I'm just gonna fly up here. Yeah, that's probably easiest. Oh yeah, no fall damage because our Rotom phone always catches us. I will not call it Rotom. I don't care what you people say. That is Rotom. Not... Oh, Great Heavens is right. I'm not calling it Rotom. You will have to pry the Rotom pronunciation from my cold, dead hands. I'm not doing it. Okay. Rotom. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I just want to hurry up and get to this. Why is this... What am I doing? I just feel like... Okay. So obviously... When you're looking at the front of the hotel... This is why I'm not good with directions, if I'm being honest, which most of us already knew, but... Okay, so this is behind us. Why is this not, like, clicking to my brain? Directions. Okay. No, see, I don't understand. What are we doing? What's happening? Yeah. That's funny. So I would have laughed at that. Okay, wait. Can I... Oh, bro, come on. Okay, so clearly we gotta climb, we gotta scale the buildings. And it is hot in here. Jeez, man. I got my ceiling fan on, I just went in a whole circle. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I climbed that ladder unless there's another one. I mean, I'll climb this one. Maybe that'll make it. Sometimes these buildings don't connect and that's what throws me off. Okay, see? We gotta get to the other side somehow. So there's gotta be another ladder somewhere. Oh, there is a ladder. How did I miss that? No, I got it. I just don't know how I didn't see that. Let's see. I saw it. It should be. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, wait. Oh no. That's fine. I'm assuming... There's just a lot of... This is gonna be a series of hoopla. Wait. No, okay, I can't... Since it's at a delay, I can't look at the instructions right now, or that will start to confuse me. Oh. Okay. Agreed. I do like that Pokemon Legends has the markers because I'm hopeless without direction markers. Yeah, this... I saw it where Urbane was. It was like right behind him, but I gotta go back and look at it again because I lost it. I know there's a way to do that, but I don't think we can do that right now. I think we have to grind up a little bit before we can do all that. I'm gonna reset myself back here. And then hopefully. Okay. So, now that we are... Oh, you can just, like, knock them over for items. They drop stuff. That's right. I always forget about this ladder. Whee! Oh, yeah. See, that was a lot easier than I thought. Dashing across the rooftops. Okay. Oh, maybe he's actually gonna teach us. Yeah, he's gonna teach us right now. Sweet. Oh. My God. My cake is crumbling. Cool. Hope. Watch me fail at this miserably. My first try. Do I just... Alright. Alright. I'm trusting you. Oh, cool. I did it. I'm sorry, but you can't fault me for shipping these two because... Come on. they're cute together. Yeah, well, I'm excited to use it actually. I was looking forward to this. Platform games. Wait. Okay, so yeah, that should be easy enough. I wonder what level that Beedrill's at, actually. Let's just dive right in and see what happens. Jump. Hop. What? Why can't I jump? Bro. No way. No way. You can jump. You're telling me that you can't grab up top real quick. Oh. Okay, well, that's cool. Honestly, I didn't think that Psyshock was that powerful until I saw its, like, description on Meowstic. And I thought Psybeam was the strongest psychic move, but Psyshock I'm pretty sure is stronger than Psybeam. And that's news to me. I don't know. I always thought Psybeam was like really OP, but I guess not. I can't jump. There's no jump button. You have to fall. You have to walk off the platform first. There's no button for the character to jump at all. We can roll, but these will prevent me from falling, so I can't glide over there. But there has to be a way because he was like, oh look, it's right over there. So clearly there's a way. I just need to figure out how to do that. I don't know why it's not. Okay, so actually, I see. We gotta go all the way. That's what we have to do. Oh, dang it. Okay, cool. I was about to get really sad. Actually, let me go grab this. Yeah, once they're, like, when the rooftops are at an angle like that, we can climb up, but if they're straight, we can't. We cannot climb up. Do I need to catch this? No, I don't. Ooh, TM! Cool. So we'll probably do the Mega Beedrill, and then we'll be done for the night. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and keep it going with Zuko. He's just so OP. I love him. Sure looks like it's on the verge of Rogue Mega evolving. Poor thing must be in pain. That's sad, actually. Throw a Mega Brick. That's crazy. The concentration of Mega... Oh, that's what it always says. You think we need to save? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's a bug. Right? How hard could it be? Look at that derpy face. We're fine. I'm scared, actually. I feel like I'm saying that and it's actually gonna be really hard. No, it's a Beedrill. Oh, that's sick looking though. I like that. It looks like a looks like a knight. I love that emote. I'm so glad that I got them. Thank you for using it. Excuse me. Catch him. Oh, great heavens. Don't play with me. Get out of the way. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, jeez. What'd he say? Focus on what? Oh! Sweet. Alright. Take him out, Zuko. Take him out. Make quick work of it. Let's go, let's go. Oh! Sir? Oh god. Ah! What is he doing? What? Oh my god! There is no way. There is no way we got taken out by a roided out bee. What are you talking about? I knew it. I knew it. I knew that little brief moment of... That brief moment of worry. I knew that was gonna be something. I said, nah, I got a little too nervous real quick. That's kind of scary. And I was like, no. That was my intuition saying, girl. That's crazy. Hey, Bella. How are you? How was work? Oh my god, wait a minute. She spawns henchmen? Bruh. How unhinged. Learn how to fight your own battles, Miss Girl. I am in shock. I got cocky, that was my fault, but still. But still, what was that? That pin missile from hell. Outrageous. Oh, really? Did it at least make the day go by fast, or was it like a stressful kind of busy? I hope not a stressful kind. Oh! I'm running. I'm sprinting. Bro. Brother! Help me! Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrifying, and I gotta survive that more than once. Bro. So he... No. Oh god, oh god, oh god. It's coming! It's coming! Ah! Oh my god, this is so stressful. Wait, stop! Help me! I don't like this. Oh my god, and Zuko's health is being leeched. Dude, there is so much happening. There's too much going on at once. Well, I'm glad it went by fast. Oh god, we gotta cure his poison. Oh god. Not again. Oh, okay. Know your place, bee. That's crazy. Antidote. Please stop with your insane hellish pin missiles. Oh, she's angry. No, no more. No more, I beg. Please. Have mercy. Brother. No one told me we were gonna have to be doing straight up acrobatics in here. This is scary. Ah! Help. Oh my god, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Get away from me. I'm scared. Why do they have to spawn so close to her? Please. I beg. I like my personal space. And I'd appreciate it if you did not invade my bubble, you demonic bee. Guys, this music is giving me heart palpitations. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you, ma'am. This is so scary. You know what? You're probably onto something, because, I mean, canonically, people eat Pokemon, like, they eat Farfetch'd and stuff like that, so that one would assume that there is somebody who is deathly afraid of Beedrill, the same way that they're allergic to Beedrill, the same way they'd be allergic to bees. Oh, she's out for blood. Okay, okay. Again with the poisoning. The brick is crazy. Yes, I am a fellow Emvor user. Tepig he was so cute and lovable and derpy, and I was like, he just wanted to be loved. He just looked at me like it was an honor to be in my presence, and I couldn't resist because of how cute he was. Help me, help, hey, hey! What are you doing? We can't just be standing around. That was stressful. That was a lot. There was a lot happening. Jeez, man. Not gonna lie, I did not foresee that being a challenge. I thought Mega Bayonet, sure. I'd even humor, what was the other one? Oh, no, not even humor. I love Hawlucha. I did not see that, but I still have yet to find a Pumpkaboo. I have yet to find a Hawlucha. Like, where are these Pokemon? I want a Pumpkaboo, I want a Hawlucha, I want them all, and I need to find them. What in the world was wrong with that Beedrill? The good question. She was on crack. Not even crack. She was on bath salts or something. Wait, are we like not supposed to talk about this to people? Should I have like said it went crazy instead of saying that? I feel like we're talking too much, but all this weirdness started around the same time as the renovation work on Prism Tower. I know, I just know it. I know it's whatever her face is. What's her name? Jet? Just watch, I'm placing all the blame and it's not even the right. It's like the most obvious choice, right? So it's probably Vinny. He's too cheery. He looks like one of those who's like one of those happy villains. The happy villains freak me out the most, I feel like, because they be looking like Timmy Turner's dad in Dadville, Smileville, whatever. In that one episode of, like, he was weird, and he was just like, yeah, everybody needs to smile, you can't frown, or you get ridiculed, and God knows what else. Because Vinny seems sweet, but that is the point. Dinkelberg. Yeah, straight up. Oh well, no use racking my brain without more info to go on. See, I thrive to be as nonchalant as Urbane. He's just like, eh. Okay, but do we, what time is it? Maybe let's just see. You know, let's just see. I just kind of want to see what's going on over there. It wouldn't hurt to go check out Mega Hawlucha, right? That cursed episode for sure. Blue comment. Thanks. Ugh, dang it. We don't really have... I should have been raising the Pikachu more, but... We got level 26 Pikachu. We do have Buttercup at level 34, but we're just kind of placing ourselves in the same boat that we were in beforehand. Oh, we have our Meowstic, and this Mawile is 29. Because Psychic works too. We should be fine. No problem, no problem. Me too. Me too. So I say that we should check out Mega Halucha, but maybe... I mean, we'll be back tomorrow. So I might have to chill because I am very excited. Oh no! Father help. But like I said, I gotta be at the store at 5 a.m. And every morning after stream, I'm like, it was fun, but I should have slept more. But then when I'm late from like coming home from work because work kept me, then it's like a ripple because then I'm late getting home and then I'm late doing the stuff that I needed to do when I got home. And then I'm late to get ready and then I'm late for stream. So it all goes hand in hand. Let's just pull up by that Mega Halucha and then we will probably call it a night. All right, Ruffles, thanks for being here. Thank you, thank you. It was great having you. I will talk to you later. We'll probably... Once I stop being terrible at using my gaming Instagram, because I normally just post on it and then I like see the DMs and I'm like, okay, perfect, I'm gonna do this and reward myself by like answering all my friends after I finish my tasks, and then I finish my tasks and I fall asleep, or so it is not on purpose. I do it as a reward system, and that reward system fails because after I'm done doing my tasks, I forget. But I'm sure we will be sending each other nerdy posts and stuff at some point anyway, so I will see you later. Yeah, man. It is what it is. I feel like I'm all over the place constantly, but I guess that's part of my personality, so you know. It's definitely Sabcore. There are days where I do definitely have it together, but I feel like I will always be just a little frazzled because I'm always like hard on myself, so that I'm thinking, oh my god, I look like a disaster. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times I am a disaster, but you know what? The important part is I own it. Dude, yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It's a constant struggle. Alright, so the Mega Halucha, I'm assuming as soon as we talk to her, we'll be able to see it. So we will do that tomorrow. Same time. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for painting with me. Thank you for being here. I had so much fun talking to you guys and yapping. I'm sure we'll have more to yap about tomorrow. But, like I said, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, dude, same. Me too. Me too, girl. Alrighty. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're still gonna aim for 7:30, but work has been so crazy, we might have another ripple effect and start at 8 again. Have a great night, you guys.